Hey there, Internet. Welcome to another episode of the John Graves Show. And apparently, some news has been going around about The Last Guardian, and IGN pretty much did kind of drop the ball on this one because originally there was a news article basically stating that The Last Guardian is pretty much it wasn't going to release at E3, and that they had given up on it, and that pretty much they kind of left the idea, or at least like they kind of scrapped the entire IP because it was taking too long and they weren't going to work on it anymore. And apparently IGN they kind of had to pull this story, and there are update stories kind of talking about how that with the original story, which did take place in Russia, it did actually kind of confuse everything. It did actually confuse everything, and it led people to actually believe that the game was never going to be made, which that in actuality they just said that they're waiting for the right time to actually just re-release the game, aside from just showing off, or at least like I assume that they don't want to just constantly just keep showing E3 trailers every single year when the game, or at least like just keep showing like little snippets and videos of the game when it's not ready. So pretty much, The Last Guardian seems to be a pretty interesting title, but at the same time, it's like it's kind of having that Watch Dogs effect now, in which that like people are really kind of just taking like any news that they can about it, and they're trying to use it as some form of pedestal to just talk about the game. I mean, mind you, I'm just giving you news here, but at the same time, up on a bigger scale, it's like really I kind of look at it. I kind of look at it in the most broadest sense ever of saying like, if the game has if it's been like past a year now, and or at least like past a year or two now, and the game has been out for, or at least like knowledge of The Last Guardian has been out for a long while now, and we haven't seen anything new about it. We haven't seen anything remotely new talking about The Last Guardian, then really, unless they show off some gameplay, or show us something a little bit more than just a little bit more than just CG, or something of a trailer, then really I wouldn't kind of put too much I wouldn't try and get my hopes up as high as they would be for The Last Guardian. I mean, I'm happy to hear that necessarily that they didn't give up on the title, but at the same time, a story like this, it can necessarily kind of bleed into giving it negative press about the company that is working on it. Possibly saying like that, it could lead to anything. So that's kind of a cautious thing in which that we do kind of need to worry about. But yeah, I'm happy that they're still working on it. That is what I gotta say about that. What do you guys think about it? Please tell me down there in the comment section. Catch you on the next John Graves show. So please keep watching anime, keep playing video games. I am out.